So Invincible season 4 just started back, and I happen to like Invincible a lot, so much so that I actually read the comic book, the entirety of it, as soon as season 1 ended back in like 2022, because me personally, I was gonna wait 3 fucking years just to see what happened next. I literally went and read that shit in the summer. I digress though. But I often find myself putting being a Viltrumite as one of the more OP space races you can be. And that shit's low-key up there, hot take, with Saiyans and Kryptonians. And yes, I know you're not stronger than either of those, but all honesty, if I could choose to be one of those races, a Viltrumite is just a combination of the latter. And you may not get the extraordinary powers like a Kryptonian, but you get the strength and the durability of one. And you also have the boundless potential of a Saiyan, but growing up as any of those races would genuinely suck. However, being born a Viltrumite is low-key the worst out of the 3 options in my opinion. And just hear me out before you try to grill me, because if you was born a Saiyan, you're not gonna be like Goku or Vegeta. You probably cap out at like Raditz or Nappa level. Honestly, the highest you probably get is King Vegeta. Now, if you're comfortable waving your hand and blowing up planets and everything, that's cool, but you'd still be killed by Frieza. You still have that nigga's foot over your neck. At the end of the day, he's throwing that death ball at Planet Vegeta. Planet Vegeta's exploding. You're dying. And if you were a Kryptonian born on Krypton, my nigga, you damn sure wouldn't be anything like Superman, because you just be a normal ass nigga on Krypton. They wasn't flying around like that on Krypton. The only reason Superman's like that is because the yellow sun in our solar system. And let's be real, your father would not be Zor-El. Your father would be some random ass Kryptonian pharmacist or some shit, nigga, and that's not enough to send you to Earth several light years away. So you're probably gonna die in the Civil War or when the planet explodes. One or the other, pick your poison. I'm basically saying your family wouldn't have it like that. Sorry to burst your bubble. However, being a Viltrumite, you'd get the powers, the super strength, the super speed, the super durability, the whole shebang. And mind you, you'd have these powers like earlier on as hell in your life, like probably by the time you're like 2 or 3 years old. And your strength potential would be boundless like a Saiyan, because Viltrumites, the older they get, the stronger they get on some shit. So you could probably be like 1,000 years old. Nolan, Mark's dad, is like 990 something years old, and you see what he's doing. Conquest is pushing like 5k, probably 10. Shit, look at what he's doing. And Thrag, I honestly have no idea how old Thrag is. I know for a fact he's older than Nolan, probably around Conquest age, and that nigga still has a crisp ass hairline and is still fading niggas left and right, still being one of the strongest niggas in the show. That shit don't sound too bad, right? Being a Viltrumite, that shit sound kind of lit, is what I'd say if that shit didn't come with terrible fucking consequences, my nigga. Because I hate telling good people bad news, but with season 4 of Invincible, we gotta look into Nolan's life around the time he was Mark's age. Mind you, this is like an 18, 17-year-old Omni-Man. And when I tell you this shit did not look fun, bro, this shit was actually sickening, damn near. And watch the backstory genuinely got me thinking about how shitty it would be to grow up as a Viltrumite. So let me break it down for you. Say you're a full-grown Viltrumite days before the Great Purge took place. You'd probably be going about your business when one day you see your neighbor waving and then he just gets ripped in half. And then the same person who ripped that nigga in half speed blitzes you, and now y'all are boxing. But while you're boxing this random ass nigga, another guy comes out the woodwork, third parties the shit out of both of you, wiping both of y'all off the map. Just like that, your story's over. Niggas took the phrase "the strong survive" too seriously, because these niggas committed a planetary level genocide to purge the weak. And now that I think about it, when did these niggas even know when to stop? Was their goal to cut the population clean in half? Like, or you mean to tell me some nigga just looked around and said, that'll do it? But okay, cool, whatever. Let's say you was born after that. From the moment you come out the womb, niggas are already prodding you with shit to see if you're even tough enough to stay alive. And if you are, then that shit just got all that much worse. Because fast forward and now you're like 4 to 6 years old and you're going to Viltrumite pre-K. Your first lesson goes something like this.
Alright class, today we'll be learning about the history of Viltrum. Would anyone like to volunteer and answer some questions? No? Shit. Alright, shit, you right here. Palm to the back of your head, give me 5 good things Argyle did first.
Nigga, I shit myself. Could you imagine getting slimed out in front of your whole class because your homeboy decided to look at you like this while the teacher was giving a lecture and you laughed? Swear to God, the teacher's gonna speed blitz your dumb ass. Probably get him too. Then after barely surviving history class, you don't got a home or a family to go home to. Now you gotta find your own shelter, your own food. Nigga, that's like making a toddler play Minecraft survival mode on hardcore. And I don't know about y'all, but I was not moving like that when I was a kid. But then let's say you find a spot to stay without fighting. Okay, cool. Now you have to mentally prepare to potentially lose your life the next day in class because the teacher done told y'all you got gym tomorrow and the subject is hands. If you don't got them motherfuckers, get ready to meet Argo. And now you fighting a shawty you had a crush on and she damn sure ain't pulling no punches because she wants to live just as bad as you. Nigga, imagine showing up to class having no idea y'all was boxing and your teacher just told you to square up with your homeboy. Nigga finna lose core friendships just to impress the teacher. But okay, cool. You survive all that shit. You thought turning 18 on Earth was bad? My nigga, when you turn 18 on Viltrum, I shit you not, you have to box your parents to prove if you deserve to live or not.
Oh my gosh, mom, dad, I haven't seen y'all in years. What's the
Hey, shut your bitch ass up and square up.
Them niggas are going to jump the shit out of you just to see if you're worthy to live, to be an adult. And mind you, this is probably the first time you've seen your parents since you was born. They literally just show up, not to congratulate you on your 18th birthday. No, these niggas show up to beat the shit out of you. And they might as well be strangers who look like you. Because it's no way a mother who loves her son would be beating his shit in like this. Parents put belt to ass on you, talking about these niggas hitting tag team 50% combos on your ass while screaming fight back. And you know what's crazy? Niggas don't be surviving this shit like you think they do. We see Nolan barely survive, so the fact makes you think that you would be any different. Shit, you might not get lucky enough to have a dad that cares about you 3% of the time like he did. But okay, whatever. You make it to adulthood. Let's say you manage to survive and beat your parents. Life don't seem too bad. Cause now it's just like, okay, cool, I'm doing my job or whatever. You get to have the drip, you get to grow out your mustache. Or if you're a girl, you get to have a cool ass braid or whatever hairstyle you want. That whole your parents shit, Viltrumites don't do love. So your parents, they weren't even a loving couple. Your parents probably was just, your mom looked at your dad or your dad looked at your mom, said, I want that, started licking their chops, and then they went and got it. Consent is not a thing when it comes to being a Viltrumite. The strong take what they want. That's their philosophy. Imagine one day you're flying, right? Minding your business. You see your crush. You see a girl that you've been meaning to talk to. She's a little bit stronger than you, but you don't want to approach her on some crazy fucked up Viltrumite shit. You want to approach her on some normal shit. But then you look to your right and you see Gorlock, the fucking destroyer. He's already gonna attack you out the air, screaming your mind, rip your clothes off, straight up. She just gonna have her way with you and fly off. Yeah, you tried fighting back, but Shawty was way stronger than you, so that shit was futile. And this is where I have to draw the line, because I'd be damned if I try to spit some game and then Gorlock pins me down like this and gives me the initial experience. But the icing on top of why it sucks to be a Viltrumite, honestly, isn't even that. It's really up there, but it's not even that. No. The thing that takes the cake is, honestly, in my opinion, the Scourge virus, because that shit literally spread through the atmosphere of the planet, killing off literally everyone. Your dad, your mom, your friends, if you had any, your kids that you probably didn't want, Gorlock, who forced herself onto you. The entire population dies, and you, my friend, are no exception. You're most likely gonna be one of them niggas that's forming the ring around the planet, because it ain't no way you got the plot armor to survive this shit. But let's say you did, and now it's literally less than 50 of y'all in the universe, about 47 to be exact, and now you're just getting sent to do random shit. But wait, all of a sudden, the great Nolan shows up at the prison you're stationed, and now you have to execute him, because this is a direct order from Thrag. My nigga, you're in the process of executing Nolan. All of a sudden, Battle Beast and fucking Alan come out of the blue. Out of fucking nowhere, they slam through the floor, and now you're boxing this random ass alien and Nolan at the same time. You look around for your homeboy, but you see that nigga flying off into space getting mauled to death by Battle Beast, so it ain't shit you could do for him. It ain't shit he could do for you. Next thing you know, these niggas double clothesline your shit. Boom, you're dead. Honestly, if you'd ask me if I wanted to be a Viltrumite, if you're strictly just giving me the powers, then yeah, hell yeah, give me that shit. I'd be like Mark, without the trauma. But if you ask me to be and live as a Viltrumite, my answer would be a resounding fuck no. Because being a Viltrumite sucks. But you know what really sucks? Watching this video the whole way through and not dropping a like or a sub. Go ahead and drop a like or a sub at this point, because like you're being weird. You might as well follow my socials. I post shorts from my videos on TikTok. But anyways, go show some love. And as always, I'll appreciate y'all for watching my stuff and fucking with me. I'll see you in 10 minutes.